Welcome to Coach Nick's Purposefully Fit podcast. Coach Nick is here to inspire, motivate, and encourage you on your journey toward being purposefully fit. Be sure to visit our website at www.iamnicke.com. That's www.iamnicke.com. Get ready to be purposefully fit with Coach Nick.
Wow, where has the month gone? I truly apologize for the delay in the episodes, but when you level up, be prepared for accelerated advancement that's going to require some intentional balance, y'all. That's a whole nother episode. But anyways, we are in the 11th month of the year and time is waiting for no one. Things are changing faster than we can keep up with. I mean, we had an election come and go and there's still no definite resolution. Rona has hit the streets of the world at an alarming pace, and states and countries are scaling people back to phase 1. Kids are still virtual. Employers have work from home policies in place indefinitely, right? People are waiting for the promise of another stimulus, and there are no guarantees in sight, and the list goes on. Y'all know I could go on. One thing is for sure, 2020 is a year for the record books. Will you remember it as a year of heartache, pain, distraction, destruction, or one that was primed with potential to manifest God's promises? While it's been a tough year, I'm going with the latter. That brings us to today's episode in this Level Up or Hush Up series, Rest, Reposition, and Reignite. So far in this series, we talked about getting leveled and the importance of getting in position to advance in order to go higher spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. We also spoke about sifting in order to shift, going through the sieve of life in order to remove the things and people that no longer add value. More importantly, not despising the shaking and the shifting, but embrace it and learn from it in order to get to the next level. So today is going to be simple, but deep. Rest. Rest means to cease work or movement in order to relax, refresh oneself, or recover strength, or to be placed or supported as to stay in a specific position. Rest, sis. Yo, rest, bro. Listen, y'all, rest. I know that sounds like a curse word to many people. When you hear level up or hush up, I'm sure rest never even came to mind, but it's vital. It's fundamental. It's necessary in order to get to the next level. Do y'all know God did not create you to be moving 24/7? However, He who never slumbers or sleeps is always in position to move for you while you rest. So to all my grinders, or even the people who numb and ignore their pain by staying busy, oh yeah, I'm talking to you. You didn't think I saw you over there? Look, some people use busyness as a deflective mechanism to avoid their pain. How do I know? Because I used to be you. I recognize you over there in the corner because I was you. And to all the people who are busy doing kingdom work, insert air quotes, and say it's the Lord's business. Y'all, busyness is your drug, and you would rather be busy than build relationships. Newsflash, Jesus wants a relationship with you, not a Christian resume. So sit down somewhere and rest. I want everyone to stop what you are doing and hear this. If you don't get anything else from this episode or even this series, please rest. It's biblical. Genesis 2:2 says, by the seventh day, God had finished the work He had been doing. So on the seventh day, He rested from all His work. God created the whole world, y'all, and He took time to sit down and rest. He did not do that just for fun. No, He did that to demonstrate to us the importance to rest. While I'm in these streets leveling up, I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I had to be intentional about resting. I had to designate time where I don't answer my phone. I had to decide that resting is more important than finishing that project in that moment. You are not being a bad steward of your time if you pause for the cause to rest. Have you ever been going so hard and all of a sudden you hit a wall? All your creative flow appears to have evaporated. Clarity of thought is nowhere to be found. You were just stuck like Chuck, trying to find words to craft together for that work assignment, and you come up empty. Well, chances are you need to rest. Resting means you cease movement, but it doesn't mean the world stops. You must stop moving and stop doing something long enough to relax, refresh yourself, and recover your strength. You are so uptight, intense, oh yes you, because you haven't relaxed. Your thoughts are all jumbled because you need to be refreshed. You are weary in your well-doing because you are operating out of a depleted, weak, spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical malnourished state. You need strength, but you have to rest and tap into God's strength while you recover. So please rest. And while you're resting, listen to God because He wants you to rest in a particular way. Sometimes He needs you to be placed or supported in a specific position in order for you to get the maximum effectiveness of His healing. What do I mean? Because that was a mouthful. All right, so let me make it plain. When I sprained my wrist last year, the doctor told me to place it in a splint, elevate it on a pillow, and rest. My wrist needed to be supported by the splint, positioned on the pillow in order to achieve the maximum benefit from healing. God may need someone to come alongside you to serve as your support, and you have to be obedient about the position to stay in long enough for God to do His work. So rest. I'll be honest with you, y'all. That's a hard thing for me. But God is showing me in my strong-willed nature, my independent self, that He is sending support, so I need to take it. So listen, y'all. I'm not about to sit here and be the only one getting fussed out by King Jesus. Sit down and rest and accept the support that is coming. It's going to help you to level up, all right? Reposition. This means place in a different position, adjust, or alter. This is simple. You've been doing things the same way over and over again, expecting a different result. So first and foremost, that's the sheer definition of insanity. So you are operating as an insane person. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you the truth. Next, if you didn't learn anything else in 2020, you better learn the importance of repositioning or the pivot. Companies, schools, counties, states, countries have had to reposition the way they do business. It doesn't mean throw away what you've been doing and start from scratch. It means to make some adjustments. Some of you are frustrated because you thought you were doing would be sustained in 2020, and the only problem is you didn't adjust. You mad because why isn't it working? You didn't adjust. You didn't make the necessary alterations in your life to level up. Now, God has already told some of you and shown others exactly what to do, but you were stubborn and filled with pride because that change may involve getting someone else involved or shifting the timing of the release of that book or that business or going back to school. So you are so adamant that God told you to do a thing, yet you are so rebellious and listening to His instructions on repositioning. So look, in 2003, I graduated from undergrad, got my degree, and I knew I was going to go get my master's. So time lapsed, I was working and chilling, and I applied for my master's in 2007. And I was actually rejected, y'all, by my own alma mater. Like, y'all very disrespectful. The nerve, right? But look, just because I was rejected, it didn't mean God didn't want me to go. So I had to alter my plan. I didn't have to throw my plan away. I had to alter my plan, make some adjustments so they would match God's plan. So fast forward, I enrolled to Hampton University in January 2011 and graduated with my MBA in December 2012. There are so many testimonies that came from that, and I don't even have time to go into them today, but that was God's plan. But had I been so stubborn and not adjusted, I could have missed walking in His plan and in His will. So making an adjustment on God's plan gives you something better than you anticipated. So reposition so you can level up or hush up, okay? I don't want to hear you fussing about why things ain't working. Reposition so you can level up or hush up, all right? So finally, reignite. To ignite is to set a fire, to excite, or to begin to glow. After you rest, and please make sure rest is a consistent part of your life. And after you reposition some things, now listen, here's my disclaimer. You have to continue to make adjustments. This isn't a one and done. You have to tap into the Holy Spirit on when you need to make adjustments, how often you need to make adjustments, because they can be minor or major, but the reality is they're ongoing, okay? After all of this, you must reignite, get excited again, begin shining and moving forward in your purpose and destiny. Some of you are stale. I'm talking about you. You stale, you dry. And that's why people don't want to attend your little virtual events. They don't want to buy your little merchandise, and they sick and tired of supporting you because your fire has gone out. You can't level up if you are negative, depressed, and depleted. It's time to get that fire lit so you can shine again, y'all. Folks need what you have and want what you have. God created you for a purpose. However, you have to reignite the flame so that you can keep burning and you can keep pushing. So listen, y'all, it's time to level up or hush up. 2020 isn't over. Get you some rest, okay? Reposition yourself and make those adjustments. And more importantly, reignite, get back on fire for your purpose. And let's go and get this work done, all right? God bless.
You have been listening to the Purposefully Fit podcast with Coach Nick. Visit her on the web at www.iamnicke.com. Spread the word to help others get purposefully fit by subscribing to this podcast. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Purposefully Fit podcast with Coach Nick.